Alright, good evening Twitch. My name's Alloway and welcome back to some Elder Scrolls Online. Yes, I know I didn't finish playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood I had to end that stream abruptly, but I really wanted to. I had an itch to play this game, so I'm playing this game. I'm sorry.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand. And I told him the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island. Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations. And this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
I resent that I am not a thief. I am a sorcerer. Granted, I also have the Thieves Guild quest line, skill line, but that doesn't mean anything.
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
I want to see this treaty.
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Why, I ought to punch you in the face. Lucky for you, I'm not here to start a war.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
Ulandil and Harani refused to provide a copy.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Is the Sylvanar your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose. As Sylvanar, seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
What is your opinion of the Aldmeri Dominion?
A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
Who is the Green Lady?
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Alright, Romeo. I'll see you around.
Now, who's got a drink for me? You?
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
The Sylvanar needs to see the treaty, but nobody will provide a copy.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole Harani's copy of the treaty?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulandil has the stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find their way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Right. Can I get a drink to go? Damn it. Well, I suppose one of us has to stay sober on this job.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
Sky Shard!
When the storm comes, they'll get there.
Alright. Well, 2 more points of interest, and I am good to go. Hey.
Off limits. You aren't getting through.
Oh, really?
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What are you guarding?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
Maybe I will. Damn. Alright. Who frickin' pissed in your cereal? So before I light up, like was it? Alright. Somebody's over here playing Romeo.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
Why is that guard upstairs?
That's what I've been wondering. He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I catch him sleeping at his post again, I'll inform the ambassador.
Ha, sleeping on the job, yes. I'm cool with that.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors. May the gods see me posted to a proper ship.
What's with the guard upstairs?
So, he's actually doing his job? Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami or something. He's a fool in a crow's nest, searching the horizon for any sign of her love.
Hey man, you want a drink? On me?
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
Hey man, I just brought you a drink.
Do you think I take drinks from strangers?
It's from the clerk, bro.
Oh, I guess that little barnacle is all right.
Well, both times he abandons his post without being properly relieved. I guess he's not going to pass out. Oh, either way, I'm going in before he fucking comes back to his senses. Treaty of Knothi's Roost. Whereas the citizens and leadership of the Sovereign Island of Knothi's Roost recognize the capability of Malmore enforcement squadrons for acute destruction and wish to establish a peaceful and fiscally advantageous accord. Whereas both parties acknowledge that the creation of terms for a mutually beneficial treaty is desirable and necessary, and that the involvement of outside military or political bodies would be materially detrimental to both the Malmore interest and the trade profitability of Mistral. Under the auspices of the illustrious and wise King Orgnum, voice of the free Malmore people, commander of 12 dozen and 1 mighty ships, faithful and bold representatives of the might of the Malmore and land under those of the lesser peoples of Knothi's Roost, the two parties shall henceforth abide by the terms agreed to and set forth in the Articles of this treaty. Article 1. An embassy shall be permanently established in the port city of Mistral to accommodate a Malmore ambassador and associated retinue. Cost shall be afforded by the people of Knothi's Roost, who agree to supply a personal staff of no less than 15 servants, finely woven tapestries depicting the generous and wise Malmore people, personalized and embroidered cotton bedding, and a stock of local and imported liquors. All individuals and organizations wishing to engage in commerce via the port city of Mistral must henceforth be registered and obtained official blah 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 blah. You see, this is why I don't make contracts. Just point me in the direction of the shit I have to kill. And the people I have to rescue. I will figure the rest out. You alright there?
It would be good to leave this forsaken rock. How do the Catmen stand being so still all the time?
They ask you the same question. How can you be on a swaying ship all day, every day? You ever brought them on a ship?
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed. Here's the treaty.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Malmar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
I'll let him know.
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the Armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
Do you think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Malmar side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
I could see that happening. Alright. How's my inventory before I go? I'm good. Oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way. I guess this is the armorer's house. Wonder who got put out for that thing. Oh, it's a green light.
The Sylvanar's inside resting. You have 5 minutes.
Alright then. Sylvanar? You home? Oh shit!
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead when I arrived.
Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
Alright, I'm leaving. And I don't know what I'm more afraid of, the killer or her. Harani! The Sylvanar's been killed!
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
He's dead.
Did? But he was just here. What happened?
The Green Lady suspects murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice.
I can help.
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
I should have stayed in that temple and offered to become a scholar just like that other chick. I don't remember her name. Arnie's report. Incident 1. The apothecary was acting suspicious. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Probably sold ointment for the pox to my cousin again. Did not pursue. Incident 2. Heard strange noises in the warehouse next to the armorer's shop. Investigated but found no sign of anything missing. Did not pursue. The Malmo captain threw a beggar off the Serpent's Kiss. Said she caught him poking around below decks. Her ship, her rules. Did not pursue. Increased bandit activity. Oh, that seemed to be related. Let's see. Stake out the warehouse. Let's be calm. Hiding spot.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Interesting. Then clear the room. Unwelcome visitors. We assume the first anchor chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to announce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal, we shall prepare the tempest. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Ha! Of course you don't remember. You're on your 6th flagon of plum brandy.
Right, investigate the apothecary. Hold on.
This elf is mad. I deal in reagents, not instruments of death.
Have you sold any poisons lately?
I sell no poison. Check the ledger inside. I beg you.
Okay. What's your take on this?
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
Alright. Apothecary's ledger. New customer ordered, but paid in full. Name refused. Alright. It's the captain.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
Need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
Maybe this will change your mind?
Well, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keel-haul you myself.
Yeah. I can take this whole ship myself.
What's your step, Groundwalker?
It's a loose hatch here. Crate of sea. Well, that gets the job done.
Another one.
And this job isn't getting any easier. Fit in, he says. It'll make your life easier, he says.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Nothing that leads to the Sylvanar's killer here.
The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Kenarthi herself is at our backs.
Right.
I'm not too keen on that. A little town like this won't be able to pay up front. We're leaving on the next boat we can get, right?
You have a
I
better
move.
idea? Spit it out!
I don't know what it is, but I'm moving.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
This is the poison that killed him. Here.
No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
Scent? What scent?
You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Tell me we're not running another marathon. We're running another marathon. Oh, that's fair. Telling ya, should have kept my life as a scholar. It would have been easy. No PT, no dangerous creatures to fight, no murder plots to investigate.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
Man, imagine what could have happened if... when he pissed her off. You know what they say, the highest authority is not the leader of your nation. It is your wife.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you ordered the Sylvanar's death.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Sylvanar.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
The Green Lady ain't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maormer people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty.
Right.
The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
I have his scent, and soon, his heart.
Stop! All of you! This madness ends now.
Yeah, you're right.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
I don't have time for this. I'm going after them. Ulandil, Green Lady. Well.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you gonna do to him?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Maormer is dead. Leave me to my work.
You don't gotta do it.
Go.
Tell me twice.
This is a private matter.
Yep.
No! God's mercy! Stay back!
The gods can't hear you. Scream louder! That's it. Again!
Well, I'll, just, doing my thing. I'm out.
Where is former Ambassador Ulandil?
I left him with the Green Lady.
Another honored enemy we must send to the Temple of the Morning Springs. Too many today. No matter. Before he fled to the embassy, Ulandil mentioned something about a tempest. Did he say anything about this before he died?
No, I didn't ask.
I fear we'll learn soon enough. What a nightmare. I hope all dealings with our Dominion allies won't end this way.
So you're joining the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty with Vicereeve Peladil moments ago. He assured me the Dominion will defend our little island from any reprisals, Maormer or otherwise. Kenarthi's roost will see much change to come. We must grow together, or we shall die apart.
Hey, Slowpaws.
You talking to me?
You. Yes, you. Commander Karanet needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Maormer attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karanet holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maormer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
I'll go find the commander. Hold on. In the meantime, let me just... inventory. Well, I don't particularly care for any of those. It's the commander. Commander!
You there. The Maormer attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
Zairi said you were preparing a counterattack?
A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Maormer.
What can I do?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
You got it. Hey, you alright?
Snakes, giant
Those
snakes.
Maormer pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key.
What's happening here?
Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off her counterattack.
What
The
counterattack?
Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
Thank you.
We can't let those Maormer pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
Right, what's happening here?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Are you hurt?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
Get to safety. I got this. Head to Mistral.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
You're brave, I'll give you that. Sergeant Firion?
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
One of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
What can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
I might need to bring a wizard. Let me think about this.
Don't take too long. The sooner we hit the Sea Vipers, the sooner we stop their plans.
You got it. Catherine?
You aided me at the Temple of the Morning Springs. I'd be a fool not to return the favor. Whatever the Sea Viper's plan, we should hurry.
You sure you want to do this?
You've already proven your courage. If I'm to die in this battle, I'd rather it be at your side than alone on this beach. But we won't let it come to that. If you can hold the Sea Viper's attention, I'll do what I can to keep you on your feet.
I need to think about this.
Think quickly. I can't tell what magics the Sea Vipers are brewing, but I know they can't be good for Mistral.
I don't know. We're going to be sending people this way. So, if you can do healing, that's good for them. Catherine, you're holding the gate. Sergeant, I'm going with you.
You ready to go? I don't know what the Sea Vipers plan, but I doubt we have much time to stop them. I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
Alright, come with me.
Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, right. Okay. Gotta rescue the people.
I thought I was done for.
Come on, go.
I thought I'd never escape.
Keep going, you're good. Okay. Clear the beach. Alright. Warehouse, search the warehouse. Effortless.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea Vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where's Nistel?
Hunting Sea Vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be alright.
Did she learn what the Sea Viper's plan for Mistral?
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can.
Well, damn. You leave that Khajiit alone.
Ah, free at last.
Don't notice me. Estelle. The Marine Estelle is dead. Examine the corpse. The Marine's body is covered in wounds, sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. Her weapons are broken, heavy scoring mars her armor. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloodied piece of paper.
Oh, Mistel.
You alright?
We should check the houses or secluded areas with good visibility of the key.
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked?
Sea vipers, Maormer pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
What do they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
What? They collapsed the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
Right, get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
Thanks. Fucking smuggler. No worse than the enemy.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me, do you mind?
We're here to stop the sea vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Kanafi's roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
What's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
How can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
As much as I hate to say it, the wizard knows what he's talking about. Maybe he knows how to stop the sea vipers.
Well, it seems like this shit works. What's back here? Another way. It's another more dead sea vipers is good, right? How about absolutely nothing useful at all? Oh shit, I gotta talk to this jackass one more time.
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... well, best not to worry about that.
Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the sea vipers need these storm totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly.
What does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the Sea Viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
Right. Leave it to me to do the dangerous work. Channeling that kind of power. You know, I'm getting this burning sensation in my mouth. Oh wait, I think that's my tongue. Oh, well, there goes my taste buds. Ah. Oh. Alright. That's the old ticker. Skipping a couple of beats. I'm starting to think that this elf didn't 100% know the side effects of whatever the hell thing I just did.
The wizard seems...
Ah, here we go again. Oh, nice. Alright. Ugh. I don't even want to know what else is burned in my body. I can still fight though. Ah. Alright, one more. If there's anything left in this body to char.
This is Eilsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Mauma.
Oh, I think I've been zapped one too many times. I'm hearing voices and seeing shit.
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound storm slave.
Speak in stupid, please.
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanafi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what the hell you just said. How do we stop this?
There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
What happens when I release the Storm Slave from its bonds?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanafi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself?
Alright. Stop the ritual.
You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Kanafi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Screw you, pal. Say I've got mail. Who was sending me mail? Oh. Oh. Right. Not going there anytime soon. Oh dear God.
Whoa. I wish Nestelle could have seen that thing.
Huh? Alright. Have I been zapped enough for one day? Obviously not. Actually, that one didn't seem so bad. In fact, I think I can feel my heart starting again. Alright, do this again. You know, I think I'm starting to get taste back in my mouth. Huh, no one guarding this one.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
My friend, you've done it. Quickly now, you must run. Come, you must leave this place. Follow me.
I'm not even gonna ask, what are you doing here? Gathlin?
You're quite handy at defeating Malma's sorcery. I hope to see you again. Hopefully with Varelian at my side.
Don't mourn for Nistel. You made sure her sacrifice had meaning. God's favor you, friend.
We swept the shoreline. Commander Karanith captured some Maormer. The Green Lady slaughtered the rest. You fought well.
Thank you. Where's the sergeant?
It's done. The Sea Vipers are defeated. I should feel like we won, shouldn't I?
Hey, it's war. Do you ever feel like you win? Your Highness?
I ran out of Maormer to kill. If you find any more, let me know.
What will you do now?
I suppose I'll mourn the Sylvanar. I must find oils for his body and tools for the rites. I can almost feel his hand on mine and hear him whisper, all things find their way. But they won't. He's gone forever. And soon, I'm to follow.
What do you mean?
The Sylvanar sustains the Green Lady. Thus has it always been with every pair. I am not long for this world. I believe I'll find the Maormer's home island. Before my beloved pulls me back to the Green, I'll drown them in a tide of Mara's tears.
You do you.
You're slow, but you turn the tide of battle. Sayeri admits that counts for something.
Today you saved Mistral from destruction. Khenarthi herself must watch over you.
Of course. Razendar?
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Maormer, of course.
How did you find me?
The Maormer are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
I'm flattered.
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
So, what now?
The Maormer are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Khenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
Such as?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
I'll do that.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Mind if I ask you a few questions before I go?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
What do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
Do you think we'll meet again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword. Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
You ain't no simple Khajiit, and we both know it. But you're right, I am a competent person.
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
Good to know. See you around, Raz. Captain?
The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch.
We'll set you up with your own bunk.
Why are you hanging out with him?
Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler would be a mass of broken timber.
She ready to sail?
Aye, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan even managed a few improvements using some Maormer donations. Have no fear, she'll get you safely to Oridan.
Alright.
Khenarthi's Roost seems happy to join the Dominion now, but it won't last. I give it less than a year till they forget what happened here.
Alright, I'm not gonna bet you on
We're
that.
gone 3 hours, and the Malmer attacked the city? Typical. Always missing the real fight.
You have to admit, the temple was interesting.
Stone, water, and talkative ghosts? What about that is interesting?
Every part?
You're hopeless.
Well.
Something is very wrong here.
I feel like I should know that person. Anybody else I should know before I go? No. Let's head out. I'm off of Khenarthi's Roost onto the next major city. And this is gonna be my Deshaun for the, I mean not Deshaun, my Stonefalls for this playthrough, I guess. Well, maybe not.
You are the one I see.
Talk to the hooded figure. Why? Okay, fine, I'm doing it.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
What does your benefactor want?
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Where can I find him?
A passenger cabin in the interim suitor down at the docks. Do not tarry.
Right, I'll go seek him out. Creepy portal fucking cult looking lady. Alright, Captain, take me back to freaking Khenarthi's Roost. I don't want to be here.
It's good to see you, friend. You will always have a place aboard the Prowler.
Okay.
Ha! I was worried you'd never wake up. You slept all the way from Khenarthi's Roost, right through the hurricane.
Alright.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell.
Alright, alright, alright. Wait, hold on. I've got 2. Oh, my journal. Oh yeah, right, I have that, Alright. Oh, that's the Orc DLC. Alright, no, I don't want to do that yet. Captain?
Fair day. I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you traveling from?
I've just come from Khenarthi's Roost. Razendar sent me. The island was attacked by Marmor.
Old Raz sent you, eh? That could complicate things. Thank you for telling me. The Queen's enemies are all around her. Her protectors must be vigilant at all times, and this information will be critical in their calculations.
Calculations?
I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry about that. Now, what's your name? I'll need it for the official register.
I'm Alloway. Nice to meet you.
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of trouble and out of the way. Fare you well.
You seem very busy. Is there anything I can do to help?
Help? No, I don't think so. Actually, my guardsmen are all tied up right now. If you're up to it, perhaps you could look into some things for me.
I'm at your service.
Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court, Advisor Norian and Steward Aminway. They await assistance from the guard, hands I can't spare just now. Who do you want to speak to first?
Let's speak to the steward.
You'll find the steward at a warehouse east of here. Be sure to tell her that I sent you. Once you've finished with both of them, report back to me on the town's upper level.
You got it.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Razumdar said you two were old friends.
Huh! He's got an active imagination, that one. We know each other, sure. Drew blades together a few times. But I'm not sure I'd call him a friend. Not since he signed up with the Queen.
Signed up with the Queen?
He didn't tell you? Of course he didn't. He's the biggest liar I know. Razumdar works directly for the Queen herself. Some kind of hush-hush cloak and dagger outfit. Thieves and liars, the lot of them.
Can you tell me more about Queen Iron?
You hit your head recently? The Queen leads the Old Mary Dominion. She had some kind of wild time away from court a few years back. But now she's returned to reclaim her birthright, lead the Alliance.
Where was she?
Off gallivanting across Tamriel? Who knows? Who cares? I wish I could just quit my job, then come back to it when I get bored.
Well, what's the Queen's speech about?
Probably talking up the unity of the Dominion. Not all of us are fans of being united with our feral little cousins and furry friends.
Who are the First Order Marines?
Queen Iren's personal guard. They're led by Battlereeve Urselmo, one of the most decorated warriors in the Dominion.
You're not a Marine?
No. I'm captain of the city guards here. The Marines are the right arm of the Queen. My duty is to the city.
Alright. Fare thee well. Overload. Huh. Cool. I'll give that a shot. Well, I guess that's all my skills. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What can I do? I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh, but since I'm off the starting island, I should probably select the mount at once. Oh. That looks nice. God, this horse is slow. Tell me this is...
Welcome, friend. Don't believe my sister over at Skywatch. I breed the best mares on the island. Just you see.
Oh, this is individual. Cool. Good to know. Good to freaking know.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Oh, yeah. Alright, well.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Oh, prologue quest. Yes, yes. Happy memories. No. I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this way shrine that's here. I mean, grab this sky shard that's here. And I think I'll make ready to head out. Next episode, I guess we'll go explore the city. Well, aside from the bank, I'm already headed there. Give me this. Thank you. Alright. That's actually a lovely view. Can I just... There we go. Alright, Twitch. I think I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and tell your friends. This has been Alloway, signing off.